Hello, everyone. Tyler here of the Comics Pals. We're here at New York Comic Con, and I'm here with the writer of books such as Moon Knight, Black Cat, Death of Doctor Strange, Jed MacKay. Jed, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing good. So I want to cut right to the chase.
Sure.
How does it feel writing one of the most important developments in the Marvel Comics continuity going on? Writing that Mary Jane has a dump truck ass.
Well, I felt it's about time the truth be told.
I agree.
We've danced around it for years. No one's had the courage to really get into it, and I thought it's just time to put it all out there.
You know what? I agree, and I like that that Black Cat is the one that kind of got to really be the truth teller of the Marvel universe.
I mean, in all seriousness, that's the idea. It's a bit of banter. It's a joke between friends. Yeah, it's not meant to be a dramatic revelation about particular portions of anatomy.
But one of the things I like about that, specifically with your Black Cat run in particular, is that the relationship between Mary Jane and Black Cat is just like, it's not based on their relationship with Peter.
Sure.
It's just them being friends, really.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, you have these two characters are thrown into a situation together and ultimately have to find their way out of it together because neither one can do it on their own. They have to count on each other.
So I want to kind of spin off there. I know you have the Mary Jane Black Cat Dark Web stuff coming up.
Yep.
Do you have any kind of sneak peeks on what we can expect from that?
Yeah, it's spinning on a dark web, so as you can imagine, there's going to be, some limbo shenanigans. We're going to see some old pals from that particular dimension interacting with our heroines. We got to see what happens. You try to keep some secrets. What happens when those secrets come out? And basically, it kind of comes down to the tagline of the ladies loot limbo.
Oh, okay. I like that. Your Black Cat loot heist stuff is some great stuff. So I wanted to actually get over to Moon Knight.
Sure.
What is it like writing Moon Knight? I guess kind of in the current state of the character, with the TV show being out. He's kind of a much more higher profile character now. Than I would say than he was even a year ago at this point.
Yeah, I mean, his profile is certainly raised, but I think it's interesting where you're going to see people who've been Moon Knight fans for a long time, people who are new to the character, and ultimately I feel like we're trying to have something for everybody. We're not, obviously we're not trying to change the character to fit the TV show more or something like that, but we're trying to make it accessible to people who maybe aren't as up on the decades of history that the character has, and make it so everyone can have a good time with it.
Yeah, and then on the more mystical, magical side of the Marvel Universe, Clea is the current Sorcerer Supreme.
That's right.
That's another character where you're writing right around an interesting time for the character, film-wise, where her profile again might be a little bigger than most.
Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's. I went on Twitter one day and saw Clea was trending. I'm like, oh hell yes, people are finally paying attention. Then obviously, okay, right, got it.
Yeah. But it's cool seeing her as a Sorcerer Supreme. How do you, I guess, transition from the way you're writing Stephen Strange as a Sorcerer Supreme? How do you kind of get in that mindset of Clea kind of taking over this role, whether she wanted it or not? Really.
The thing I like about Clea is that I think she's someone who has a background that is pretty unique, but hasn't necessarily been explored that much. In that, she's not a human being. She's not even half human.
Yep.
Right? She's half Faltine, a race of extra-dimensional warlords and conquerors. And I think there's something really interesting in that, and how someone with that background, having been raised in that environment, approaches being a hero and approaches what she sees as, her duty and what she has to do, and how she reacts when she's thwarted. Because, as we've seen with Umar and Dormammu, the Faltine don't particularly like being thwarted.
Yeah. So Jed, thank you for this.
No problem.
This is a great time.
Yeah, it's great to chat.
You're one of the names I'm excited to see anytime you're on a new book.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to hear that.
I'm really excited to see what else you could bring to Marvel Universe, even elsewhere coming up. But thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Guys, thanks for viewing. And we'll see you at another interview somewhere.